Alright, welcome to Binary Traders. We trade what you see, not what you want. Today being 9th of February 2026, which is Monday. I want to teach how you can use previous week and previous day high and previous day low to find a setup, and also how you can use pair of trend to get a bias. I said bias, not setup. Alright, if first change your time view settings to New York. If you have already changed it, don't change it again. And if you haven't changed it, change it. When you change your time view settings to New York, when it's 12 o'clock here, it will be for 12 o'clock to you all. When it's 12 o'clock here in New York, in New York State, in US, it will be also 2 o'clock in Canada. It will be also in 2 o'clock in France. It will be also 2 o'clock in Turkey. Change your time view time to New York. Alright, for most of my students that have been following me up, what did I teach you guys, or what did I say about this line, this particular line? What did I say about this line, or what did I say that this line is representing, or what when you see it on my chart, what is it representing? I know why I'm saying this. I know why I'm always saying if you haven't answered my question, pause the video and answer my question. Be sincere with yourself. Remember, you are on study. Don't cheat yourself. If you get it, or it's fine. If you didn't get it, don't worry. With time, you will get it. I said this color, you can see the color is 2. The color is 2, you can see 2 particular colors. And I always say this color is weekly opening gap. I also want to show you how I got it. I have been saying on my video, once Friday close, you draw it out. And I said on my videos, this color is always my weekly opening color. This particular color and these 2 color, this color, you can see. You can use any color you want for your weekly opening gap. I'm not teaching you support and resistance. I'm teaching you price action. You have to follow the rules. On these 2 gap, you can find this as a gap. You can be using it. You can see the gap. This gap here, this particular weekly gap, I'm not using it for Sunday. I'm not using it for Sunday trade. I don't trade on Sunday, which my students don't trade on Sunday too. We use weekend to study our mistakes. that happens on that week. So we don't trade much Saturday and Sunday. Once market is closed, you keep studying. Don't trade crypto. Okay. Once the Sunday open, you draw it out. You can leave it on Monday, you draw it out, or you can draw it out on Sunday, but draw it out and lock it because you are making use of it for the week. You can see it's already locked on mine. I lock it now, then I will lock it back. You can see. Okay, let's move to Monday's trade. Again, another question. What did I say about this gap? This line, this blue line. What did I teach you guys about the blue line? I've called the blue line many times on videos and pointed it out many times. What did I teach about that line? I teach you guys that this line is weekly opening gap. Midnight. This candle here is midnight candle. Alright, so here is this particular candle here is weekly. This particular candle here is weekly opener gap hand. Sorry, can't show you. Here is Monday. I will mark it out on Saturday, so I'm trying to let me bring out it out. I want to show you something there. And this is weekly opening gap leg. You can see it. Weekly opening gap leg. which is the gap. Okay. I said once is each day you are going to come trade. Calibrate your chart by marking out 12 o'clock a.m. New York time. If you are trading on Tuesday, mark out Tuesday 12 o'clock a.m. If you are trading on Wednesday, mark out Wednesday 12 o'clock a.m. If you are trading anytime you are trading, each day you are trading, mark out, draw your line out and draw it out. On this blue line, which is your midnight opening gap, midnight candle. Why did I call it midnight candle? I call it midnight candle because it's midnight, which is 12 o'clock a.m. I draw it out. And most of the time when it's New York session or London session, markets, if they are already up, they will come down. If they are down, they will come up. Do you understand me? If they are already up, they are going to be dropping it down. If they are already down, they will drop it up. Depends. I'm not teach you guys high time frame. It doesn't mean that time frame does not really matter. It does, but I still want to want you to grab or understand my language first before I move on my main teaching. Okay, if you draw it out, then you calibrate the session you want to trade. On this video, I'm going to teach London session and New York session. Where is your London session? Your London session is from 2 o'clock. It's from 2 o'clock a.m. So 2 o'clock T5. Alright, you can see, hope you're not confused. Here is 2 o'clock a.m. where London season starts. And there is 5 o'clock. Let me put 5 o'clock, I want 5. Okay, here is 5 where you close. Here is 2 o'clock where I want to start looking for a setup, and here is 5 o'clock where I want to stop trading. From here to here, there's kind of setup they will give you when you know what you are looking for, when you know what you want. You can see 5 o'clock a.m. where I stop. You can see 2 o'clock. Alright, from 2 o'clock a.m. where market starts. 2 o'clock a.m. Okay, from 2 o'clock where market starts, it moves to buy stop. Why? Market comes from the hand of weekly gap. You can see the hand, and you know why, how we get this line. And 2 o'clock it moves to buy stop, which is here. How did I know that there is buy stop? You can see from here, to here, you can see the 50% and the 50%. What do you see at the 50%? There is gap, and the gap is where they hit before 2 o'clock a.m. If you are to use your FIB retracement, if you want to make use of your FIB retracement, you can see still we are there perfectly. Do you see how the market respects it perfectly? Do you see how the market respects the favorable gap perfectly? And then when the market have moved perfectly to the gap, they are now coming down, and you can see below there is weekly gap, which is this. You should know what is weekly gap by now. You should have known. I started it from the beginning. There's a lot of things for me to be calling out, so I will not kind of to come down to be teaching you guys this again. This is weekly gap. Here is weekly gap. From here to here is weekly gap. You can use this. Here is my weekly gap. You know how I find it. You know how I find this. I'm not going to be coming back because there's a lot of things for me to do here. I want to make the video to be short. You know how I find this gap. When I say weekly gap, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, from that weekly gap, the market have moved to the stop, to the downside zone, downside time zone. If you still want to make use of my FIB, I will give you free. You can see the settings. Take it free. I need only these 0.62 and 0.77. You can be clicking reversing and for your head. Then you off every other thing. I don't want any other thing. You can see my settings. If you want to make the use of the settings, you can make the use. Once you're done, there's nothing else you need to be doing again. You can see how perfect it move to the discount. Then after going to the discount, which is what manipulation, which is what the 50% of it. What is below 50%? You know this color. Whenever you know how we measure it from this liquidity, you know you can see my line. You always see. You know what this means. You have been with me. If you measure it, you can see how perfect the candle respected it. Then look below. You can see weekly opening gap. You can see midnight opening gap. You can still see low. When the market is moving up ahead of midnight, 2 o'clock a.m., and they are still here, they move to downside time zone, which is here. This is my setup, my personal setup. You may have heard about a discount or 50% of this. Is my personal setup. Downside zone. This is my zone. Move perfectly to my zone and comes down. Give order block. You can see. Give order block and still give displacement. And all the market here, all the candle that forms after the displacement did not comes up to this gap. There's still gap here. Go to your chart and do this. This is the only way you understand it, because you try to find them out, study them, because there are things for you to be focusing on. This is the only thing you need to be doing to be successful. Okay, let's go with trade. You can see the gap over there. they did not move to that gap, they come down and take this low out and also give displacement. You can see, even if you did not understand what the market is, when you see that the market have moved to this first FCG and found this other block that is here, and also give this FCG, look below, you will see your midnight opening candle, midnight opening line, which is here. You can see when the market have done that and there is midnight opening gap below and there is opening gap, beginning opening gap, the market is likely to come down and take it out, including the lows that was formed ahead of what London kissing. Is this not something I have been teaching you? Is this not something I have been drawing you out? Is this not something I have been teaching you on video? Is it not something that have been happening? Is there any change? After you look down, you will still here, look over here. There's still relative equal. There's a lot of things that is giving you alert. Remove this way. A lot of things that is giving you alert. Sorry. I don't use yellow color for my relative color. I use white. That is what I teach you guys. You can see I never do mistake. I don't think I can do mistakes with color because it's what I studied many years. And I started from one day. Keep doing it. Keep studying it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it with same color and study it. And also I'm also here teaching you. I never do mistake of color because I studied it for a long time. And I focus on it because I know it really matters. I don't teach support and resistance. I teach price action. When those things are marking out, you need to mark them out because they are the most important things to be looking on. They are bias. What did I say? Bro, what did I say? They are bias. I don't want your friend to hear it. They are bias. Hear what I said? They are technical bias. I'm teaching you how to read markets to understand and be successful in this game. My goal is to see you success. My goal is to be someone that the world will be happy. I always show you guys how it is. You can see from there to here, which is midnight opening gap, the market comes direct. How many times have I teach you this? How many times do you want me to teach you this before you learn it? You can see
and you pick your entry over there. Look below, you will see weekly opening gap, you will see relative equal high, and you will see midnight opening gap below after the measurement. Always know this particular blue line, which is your measurement of what 50% of this. When the market respects it and give you a perfect movement, you're below, you can see them. I don't want you to be chasing this. I don't want you to be chasing this. The market can come back against you. What you have to be targeting is midnight opening candle and relative equal high, relative equal low, and weekly opening gap high. From here, from this gap setup to here, we give you a nice setup. You can see how market keep running till it move to the main objective. Even after hitting the low, market can never leave those lows this way, the three lows. You can see 1, 2, 3. From there till midnight opening candle. Hope you are understanding what I'm saying. Here is midnight. Don't know. I want you to be a quicker trader. You understand? You can see it midnight candle. You can see it here again. Relative equal low. You can still see here. Okay. You can see. Okay. You can still put it here, sorry. Alright, when you see market respecting the zone and you look below and see relative equal low, you look below, see midnight opening gap, you look below, see weekly opening gap, are you still going to be confused? Won't you understand what is coming? How many times do you want you to teach you this before you understand it? Or how do you want me to use? Which pattern do you want you to use? When the market is coming, they are not going to take this liquidity out, because smart money are studying. If they take this liquidity out, know that nothing is going to happen yet. No setup yet. What you want is the market to come back. Okay. Once the market comes down and did not hit the midnight, you can see the market was coming down. You can see it was coming down and did not take out this midnight candle. It only forms relative equal lows. You can see. You can see. Hope you understand what I mean. When the market was coming down here, it only come down to form relative equal low with this low. From here, it did not take out midnight candle. Hope you understand what I mean. And they keep pushing high. They only touch weekly opening high. They keep coming high. When they are coming high, okay, smart money saw it coming, and there is buy side liquidity here. This buy side liquidity does not supposed to be taken out yet, because if what you want is kind of pattern that we formed to give you your own pattern. See pattern that what see have been teaching you, not what others teach you. I told you to drop out whatever you learned from any channel. The only thing you need to be focusing on what United that are teaching you. I'm trying to make the video to be easy for you. I'm trying to give you the information so fast. I know it will be confused. You need to understand and study the buy side and sell side liquidity that the market are using to form this pattern. When the market is moving on life, you'll be measuring the buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity to know the particular one, to master the right liquidity that the market is going to use to form this pattern for you. Then when you see it, try to master it and understand. Here is imbalance, and the 50% of from this social liquidity to this better liquidity, what is below here is only this imbalance. You can see after the 50%, You should know what this means by now. I mean this yellow line. We still change it to yellow strap. Alright, you can see when the market was going 50% of this buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. You know what this buy side liquidity? That is only buy side liquidity that was formed on Monday. All those was loading. There was no serious movement here, which is what accommodation. Well, I don't want to confuse your brain. When the market was coming down, you can see what you need to know is where is the market coming from and where is it going to, and what is it trying to do. The market was coming down from here and formed relative equal low and did not go to midnight opening price. They goes up to here 50% of this buy side and sell side that was formed ahead of 2 o'clock a.m. midnight in London session, ahead of opening London session. That was when all this was happening. After forming relative equal, they goes back to the 50% of the buy side liquidity that was formed, that was coming down, that was dropping. They comes to the 50% of it, only stopping at the 50%. They did not move. You can see how beautiful it looks. You can see this is what I see have been teaching you. After it forms another block. We don't even care whatever teachings. We will teach you about other block. Always focus on what I'm teaching you. There is a lot of other block in the market. I'm pointing out other block that forms around setup. Since this week, be trying to be looking at other block. I'm giving you assignment. Study the other block the market is using and study how markets make use of weekly opening gap. You can see market comes down after the other block. After the other block has formed, it gives displacement and gap. What you should be doing now is to focus if they are going to come in to this gap. If they comes back to, if the market after this displacement that was formed, what you should be looking at, if they are going to come back Alright, after this displacement was formed, what you should be doing now is to be studying these candles to know if the candle is going to cut back, because you are having some targets on your mind and you don't want market to take this high out. You don't want market to take this high out that you are using to know if the market is serious, if the market is going to take. You don't want them to take this high out. Hope you're understanding me. When they take the high out, it means that this mobile that C pattern did not form. If they take this high out, buy side liquidity. Right, you can see from buy side liquidity to side liquidity, the 50% of it is what you want to pick to be targeting midnight candle. Take a note, find a note, write up. Are you getting the note? I want to start. Market opens at midnight on Monday, starts going up ahead of London opening and comes down to social liquidity and formed relative equal lows. Now, the market did not take out the midnight candle and is going back up to the 50% of the buy side liquidity and social liquidity. Hope you are taking notes. It comes to the time zone, which is the 50% of the buy side liquidity and social liquidity, gives displacement below after the order block, and the candle respected the gap perfectly. Beautiful. I hope you are taking notes. From there, you want to be studying and watching if the market is going to back to the gap that forms before the order block of the buy side liquidity and social liquidity. Hope you are taking a note. If the market did not take out the gap that forms after the zone, after going back 50%, after going back up 50% of buy side liquidity and social liquidity that was formed ahead of London session, and from there, after looking, try to check if the market take out the gap, don't trade again. If the market goes into it 50% and start coming down, look below, you will see relative equal low. Look below, you will see midnight opening candle, which is my blue line. You will see weekly opening gap, short from there, and take your profit at midnight. You can see the gap I'm talking about. You should study today carefully if the candle is coming back there. If the market is coming back there, it should be 50%, which is the middle of this gap. You can see how the market forms relative equal low, which is social liquidity I'm talking about. It gives I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought I posted it. Alright. From midnight, short it and take profit at midnight. You can see how beautiful it is. Keep your stop loss whenever you want to trade this kind of pattern. Keep your stop loss above this candle that created this FVG. When you put it there, don't be scared. It's not, they only coming inside 50% of it. Just keep it above it like this. They can never comes down. Then short from there to midnight. You can see how beautiful it is. If you still want to short it at relative equal low, you can see how beautiful it is. You can see, if you still want to short it at midnight opening gap, you can see how beautiful it is. No pressure. Markets have already go down to the you can see when the market stops at relative equal lows, which is here, and start coming up again, you should know that when the market is coming up, they are kind of looking a support towards complete the mission, because they have an incomplete business. They did not take when you see that the market did not take this low out and they have an unfinished business. What is the unfinished business? Because they did not take out midnight out. They stop at relative equal. Okay, these three lows are not kind. Market does not leave them to stay this way, because they have an unfinished business. Market should have come to this midnight candle. They start coming up. What did I teach you? If the market did not finish the business and start coming up, what next should you be looking at? A key is kind of support. Key. Well, if you look over here at this low, what is the key that market is looking to deliver the job? You can see the only key that is here is this. Okay, sorry. And the first, the low one. You can see how we still play video where this happen. Oh my God! Damn, see, why do you love people this way? I want you to, whenever people are asking you who make you succeed, you say Dancy. You can see market takes key from there and start coming down to deliver what the job. After moving down to midnight candle, you can run wherever you want, or allow the market to do swept, because they may not likely to take this out, because it is not the main job, it's not the main objective. So when the market is swept, you can see when market goes up and comes down to low and swept it got swept. So you can run at any moment as you can, but the market has taken key. Please, if this is already working, drop it on comment and try to like and share my video. If you like what I'm doing, please do it for me. Oh, okay? Yeah, I love you. You can see. You can do a screenshot if you want. I know it may be kind of complete too much to you, but it's not too much. This is what I'll be teaching you. Me that is teaching you, that knows it and teaching you, I keep learning it. I learned it for many years. I learned it for many months, so don't think that it will be easy for you. The person that my mentor teach me beautifully, and I did not just cash it out just with 1 week, just a month. It takes me a time to be cashing them, because it happens most of the time, not always. You just have to master when it happens. You can see here is an unfinished business. It goes. So let me show you where it's on my channel. I've teach this video before, but I still promise you guys that I will recap on it, and I will still go to on New York session. I'm kind of recapping it because of I did not write it up when I teach the other one. Now I've write it up. You can screenshot. Alright, you can see here is my channel. You can see I have only 30 subscriptions and 56 videos. My video is still oh my god. Damn, see YouTube, please man, I try. YouTube, try because I'm giving you guys real price action. I'm teaching real. Okay, I think you should be how to find buyers. I think okay, let's check on this video. Is this not what I'm teaching you?
GBPUSD how the team forms, and people will keep chasing them short while the break goes up. Take those people that keep their stop loss here out, come back and give another consistent candle. After giving this, it gives again. What is the information passing to? See it, DAN, which is down. SEEC, you can proceed like this. For the thing to be easy for them. GAN, you can see how the chain forms. You can see the pattern, this pattern. GAN, S going to take this. See if it's going to take this. If they really want to push the market high, you can see the pattern down.
Alright, you can see here is bearish pattern. Same video I'm teaching you. Did they take the social liquidity out? No. You can see the 50% of it.
For the thing to be easy for them. GAN, SEE, G 50% is discount.
You can
Let me
see
try to show you this window. The 50% of it is discount. Anything below 50% is discount. Let me try to show you what I mean. This is my bank board for measurement. I don't know how your own is. If you are set your own, it's okay. If you haven't set it, I don't know. I can still show you unless you can another way.
how many times will I teach this video before you understand it?
Alright.
How many times do you want me to teach this video before you understand how this fucking work, bro?
Tribunal traders, today being 31st of.
You can see, is it not something I'll teach you here? You can see the key. Here is on my channel. This is the video though. Sorry. Alright. What is the key level? Okay, it's now here. So you can see, you can still see where I pick entry. You can see midnight opening. you can see how market delivered. How many times do you want you to teach you this? How many times do you want you to teach? You can also see where I teach support, key support. You can see at least there is nothing new under the market. Anything that is was, everything that was is. You can see where I entered. If you still want to watch the video, you can watch the video. This is not why I'm here. I can have much thing to teach. So I have to. You can see. You can see where you have unofficial business. Then it move up to the key. Take a note. Move up to the key, and to complete the business. To where? To the leg. You can see. You can see how beautiful it is. Alright. Please, if you haven't subscribed on my channel, please subscribe.
You understand?
Alright, you can also see here. You can see the key level. Hope you understand this teaching. Hope the teaching is very nice and it is kind of clean to you now, because it's not this is not the first time I'm making this teaching. I should have been moving on next teaching. I think I have to be moving on next teaching because of this. It's kind of enough for you to grab. When you see this on live, you should not be confused anymore. You can see I'll be teaching you many times. See, and I'm not. Alright, this only happened on London session. This happened only on London session. Not on. You can still use it on midnight session if you know what you are looking on for. So I want to move to when you get this, it's enough. It's enough. If this is more than 5%, it's more than 5% of your account. This is should be 10% to 20. How many ratio? 22 ROR. You can see how beautiful it is. Sure. You can also target the low that was found the 50%. You can target midnight. You can target low relative equal low. You can target social liquidity. You can target on key. If you still want on key level, it's still beautiful. When you are studying the key level, first watch if the market is going to take out the key. If the market takes out the key, know the key is not useful or the pattern is not likely to form. Then when you are expecting something and it did not happen, did you trade? No. Did you lose money? No. When you expect something and it did not happen, you trade. Did you lose? Yes, you will lose. Because if you expect something and it didn't happen, you trade. Why should you be doing that? When you're expecting market to take the key and to then complete the movement, to complete the business that was unfinished here, which was what the midnight candle, and market take the key and comes down to finish up the key, then swept. Once market swept this low, I'm closing my profit. It's enough. So you can see how beautiful it is, and you can find beautiful threads. beautiful trade, you can see. So be very careful with those setup, because don't put it on life account right, you know how to, you need to study them first. So I'm done with another session. I'm now moving to New York opening session, which is what from what is time for New York session, which you are going to know. Don't shoot yourself. What is time for New York session? I'll be teaching it on this video. Alright. You can see at the end of the day, from London session from 2 o'clock a.m. now to 4 o'clock, we have found what a session, which is what London session. Okay, did you find setup? Yes, at least that is enough for you. When it comes down again, keep watching and studying when it's going to come down to this low. Don't chase it coming down here. The only time you will be wanting it to be coming down here is you'll be confused and you'll be shopping from here. Allow the market to come down here, then keep watching. If they are going to form gap and you don't want this gap still be taken, you don't want this gap to be taken. This candle, you can see there's gap here. You don't want this gap to be taken for you to be sure that market is not coming down here again, because you may be confused and take your trade here. If you pick your trade here, did you see gap? No. You was expecting a gap, did you pick a candle here, they will take you out. You was expecting to go long here, did you see gap? No. And you pick a trade, they will still take you out. Even if you pick a trade here, you will still be in a pressure. Allow the market to act. Trade what you see, not what you want. When you are trying to pick a trade here, you want to go long because you have seen that markets have come down to the leg of midnight weekly opening gap, and now you want to be going long. If you go long, you will be taken out. Do you see why being light traders is different? We trade what you see, not what you want. If you want to be going long when you haven't seen gap and you haven't seen gap, you will be taken out. That gap, don't rush because you are still having a very nice profit ahead. That gap should not be taken, and you can see from there you cannot pick a trade to take your profit for 2 midnight. My brother was kind of worried. He said he don't have buyers, and that he's looking for a buyer. So I'm teaching those things because you need it. when the market did not come back there, then again they are not going to come down anymore. Pick your trade any moment candle you want, and they don't ask you to what's this kind of form. Pick your trade from any here and pick your stop loss at any candle you want. They are not going to come down. I'm not going to tell you where to keep your stop loss. I only show you real buyers and entry. If you keep it here, you're safe. If you keep it here, you're safe. If you keep it here, you're safe. All my trades, you can see all my setup are nice. They are not hurtful. Markets keep pushing high till midnight opening. When is here, you run out. Here is enough. Is the profit is nice for ROR. When you have this, from the 50% of discount to relative equal or this night, you can see midnight again and midnight again. You can see how important it is to mark this out. That is why I always say, for you to be successful with me, you have to be doing this by yourself. Don't think only watching the video is enough. It's not enough. You need to be doing it, putting it at work. And don't use my setup on crypto. If you are doing that, you are cheating yourself. The market is likely coming up over here, but here is enough profit for you to go. If you still want to hold up, you can hold up, but the pressure of coming down here, man, hit you up because you don't know anywhere you enter. You don't know where you enter, but if you still want to get a nice entry to go long there, measure your trade. You can see they comes down here only. You can see you don't do support and resistance. Well, once I show you my setup, is very beautiful, and that's one. If I'm holding this trade, once they comes down and come here and see pushing high, I will add up here because I'm sure what I'm gonna pick it up, bro. Let's go back to New York. New York session. What is the time for New York session? I don't know. I forgot. What is the time for New York session? I'm asking you. From 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock. New York time. New York time. New York time. New York time. 7 o'clock a.m. New York time. Okay, till 11 o'clock. What are we gonna do? We are looking for a setup. Check. 11 o'clock a.m. You can see we start from here. We start from 7 o'clock a.m. New York time. 7 o'clock a.m. New York time. My color is always this for 7 o'clock a.m. so you can use whichever color you want, but my color is this. Then New York session open all New York session all morning session. I will still teach you guys about afternoon session, but not yet. I want you to focus on the, you can see, hope you understanding what I mean and what I'm looking for. Right, so most of the time markets use midnight, which is this candle, but most of the time it did not use it. The market keep pushing high. It didn't even touch the market. It did not touch the midnight. Why? If you look at the 15-minute time frame, you will see that there is relative equal high, and there is multiple of gap the market runs to respect. Here is relative equal high. What did I teach you when markets respect the relative equal high? It's kind of when the market respect the relative equal high and goes to FCG. What does it mean? It's kind of buy stop. When it's bullish, it's kind of when it's like, don't worry, I will show you what I mean. I know I'm already, but this is, the video is long. Yes, this is the most how simple I know I can do it for it to be short for you. Those details are very, very important. You know, the ones are not important, I leave them. The ones are important is the one I teach you to guys. I'm doing all these things, I don't even know the ones I'm going to use on my private teachings, because I'm showing you guys almost everything. Well, my private is going to kind of to be like to be putting things out before it happens. It's going to be that way. Yeah, that is one of the way it will be. Okay, here is relative equal high, and there is imbalance here. Here is this imbalance that move drive the market down. can see how the market goes. It drives the market down. Let's go to lower time frame to teach you how it drives it down. You already know how we got the imbalance on 50-minute time frame. You can see it's a real imbalance. You can see it's imbalance over here. Alright, let's go to the teaching. 7 o'clock a.m. market keep pushing high, and when market was still here and was kind of looking up and see this negative equal high and see this imbalance, I short along it because they are very, very important. Then after, okay, wait, my calculation is not complete yet. Why did you guys, why did you not tell me? Hey bro, you should have at least come attention back. I mean you that is learning the video, why didn't you come attention back? Kiki. I forgot I'm on video. Where you calculate out is 8:30 to 9:30. So 8:30 to 9:30, data is 3 sessions. You look for session. You look for entry from 7. If you look for entry on 7 o'clock, you look for entry on 8:30. Then you look for entry at 9:30. When the market was here at 7 o'clock a.m. So every time at 7 o'clock, try to look for relative equal high or relative equal low that market is going to be taken out. How many assignments have I given you? You should know, because and you really need to write those things out. It's not something you need to be watching. So I don't know. How many assignments have I given you? If you still have questions and if you are still confused, you can still ask. So when we try to be studying every 7 o'clock a.m. New York time, study, look for relative equal low and relative equal high, mark them out for market to be taken in the out. Mark them out and long it to there, or short them out to be taken to there, or wait for the market to take out relative equal high or relative equal low out and go to imbalance. The imbalance above relative equal high or relative equal lows are kind of buy stop and sell stop, where market drive kind of magnet. Hope you understanding what I mean. Then you can see the relative equal high. Relative equal high, you can see the imbalance. When you pick a trade from this 7 o'clock, you will take your profits. I've been teaching this. This is not the first time I make these teachings for you. I'll be telling you to be looking for relative equal high and relative equal low to be taken out. That is an assignment I'm giving you. If you're not taking the assignment, it's fine for you. Then I knew the market is going to come down back here again. How? Don't see how. How? Then say how. How again? How we take no am again? Because market has already go to buy stuff. I'm kind of studying to know, to want it to come down, and the market hit that where I'm looking for a setup. The market keep pushing down, gives me displacement, and comes back to the displacement, only stops at the relative equal and keep pushing down, which was false with much of speed. So I pick my shot and drop my stop loss here, because I know it's more coming back up, and take profit here. I could be more was because at that just pick your trade and move out. You are still looking for more setup ahead at night that, so you don't need much. You don't need to lose your profit you have already made. I hope you understand what I mean. Well, at 8 that once you're, because it's likely going to be changed at 8 9 that you are still looking for a setup. Once you make a profit, it run out. Don't pick much long trade. You can see how short it is, but it's a nice trade. If you move to American frame and check the okay. If you look over here, let me see, what do you think that happened here? What do you think that happened after the market dropped to buy stop? If you always stay at 1 minute time frame, you will be staying behind. I know why I'm still teaching you on 1 minute time frame. Don't think that market, all I know or all I can do is only on 1 minute time frame, or all the tests you need to survive is only on 1 minute time frame. No. I'm teaching you this because there's kind of pattern, you understand? There's kind of way I want to train your brain before going to the main objective. Once I'm done, you'll be getting it alright. Okay. But for now, you may try to be using demo account. Don't use live account. That is the reason why I don't stay online. I don't stay live with you guys because of it. I don't want to be giving you fish. I only want to teach you how to fish. From there to where I take my profit, you can see how beautiful it is. All the objective I'm pointing out for you, you can see how market keep running. Here is where I will keep my stop loss at the relative equal high, which is what key level, kind of key level. Then take profit at that same key level, because I'm trying to save my profits I've already made. You understand? And this I've already made here at 7 o'clock, and this is 8 o'clock. There's not much. I'm not looking for much things. Once I get this, I'm okay for 8:30. You can see 9.1 ROR, and there is not much. There is nothing, not pressure on it. There's no pressure. Market run. One more. Try. So when you take your profit, you wait to when 9:30. That's when you wait again for the next trade. Then at 9:30, when the market is running high and did not still take out this buy side liquidity. We have buy side liquidity here. Hope you are following me. There's buy side liquidity there. Yeah, there's buy side liquidity here. This is buy side liquidity. I'm giving you the mic. I'm giving you the raw. I'm not missing anything. So because I want us to succeed. That's my goal. And they did not take it out. After hitting this, they keep moving high. Ahead of 9:30 New York time frame, and they did not take this out. This high out. They keep coming down below side. Then when they are coming down, you are still looking for information. What is the information now you're looking? You're looking if they are going to take this low out. If they take this low out, you are still confused. That you are still confused on what market is still doing today. I too is still confused because there's not information. When the information is going to be nice is when they do not take this out. They just come to 15% of it. You can see they did not still take this out. When you want it to take this out is after coming down to 50% of this buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. Damn see. And I'm not proud. It's not proud. I'm just happy with you guys that at least I'm giving you the information. You understand? I want to be your best friend in this game. I want to be your best friend. I want to be your best friend. I don't want to talk too much. From there, 11 o'clock where market closed. You can see how beautiful it looks. This you can see how crazy this looks, bro. There's nothing like buying and selling pressure. Everything that is was, everything that was is. So in our next video, I will be teaching you guys 1 minute time frame, and we still touch on daily time frame. But for now, this is all I have to teach today. Okay. Remain blessed. And study how market is going to come and take this out. Mark it out like I'm marking mine out. I will still come and play this video, you know me. When I give you assignment, I will still come back and check up on my assignments. Study how market is going to take this out, because they are probably need to take it out or may take it out. Okay. study how. I say men. So because this is daily time frame, don't trade. We are doing scalper. But study how you take it out. Please, if you haven't subscribed on my channel, please subscribe. Like my video. Drop your questions. I want your question. Drop it, and I promise you, I will be coming on. Share my signal to people and give it to your lovely ones and families to learn. I want us to grow together. May the good Lord bless us and give us the wisdom and understanding to follow this. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.